Hey folks, Shay here, Lou or Lunacorva here, whatever you want to call me. So I'm going to be trying something a bit different today, and this is why this is recorded as a Let's Play and not as a stream, because I'm not sure how this is going to go down. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, this time, playing a more narrative-driven game. Since I get the feeling that should my Let's Plays get more attention, people are probably going to want me to be playing games with more narratives and possibly new releases, like, hey, have you played this game? Could you play this game? Now, so far, I've been sticking to ones which don't really have too much story to them, aside from the cutscenes, and are more just, how will Shane solve this assassination attempt? Or more rather, how will Shane bungle up the assassination attempt? Oh, actually, I've been doing pretty well for myself. My point is, normally, well, actually, my point is more, in a game like this, I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to have much to talk about. But if I can, make this an entertaining experience for you guys to watch and listen to, then I could do more. So I'm going to consider this one to be a more experimental thing. And for that, more than usual, this one is actually particularly important to me that you guys, like, comment on or dislike and comment on, because I actually want to know, is there interest in this? Do people want to see more of this? Or is it something that's just going to bore you guys? So yeah, with the new Turf Wars DLC out, that's basically what I'm going to be playing. So without further ado, let's see if I can get into this Turf Wars game. Once again, as per normal, I'm not going to be talking during the cutscene unless I can, think of a reason, or there's a nice, quip I can make during a bit of silence or what have you, because I think you guys want me talking over, the story. I'd be like that guy in the movie theater talking during the movie. Anyway, yep, switching campaigns. So yeah, the thing with, you know what? I've got nothing else to talk about. I'm able to speak in tongues. Right, but not doing that. I actually end up summoning Cthulhu again. And trust me, you ever summon Cthulhu, first rule: do not play cards with him. The guy is a bluffing master. I mean, the fact you can't look into his face without going insane kind of helps. But even aside from that,
Yuri Watanabe, situation report. Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, is missing, presumed dead. She had partnered with Magia Don Hammerhead to blackmail the other family's leadership.
Excuse me?
Hardy betrayed Hammerhead. Using appropriated Sable weaponry, he retaliated, aggressively. Both Hardy and the blackmail material were lost in his attack. Now Hammerhead is out for blood. Blackmail no longer an option. He's gone to the mattresses, hoping to eliminate the other Magia Dons by force. To do this, he's continued to appropriate the heavy arms Sable left when they pulled up stake. We've impounded as much of Sable's equipment as we can, but it may not be enough. It's an all-out gang war, and New York is caught in the middle. But we may have just gotten lucky. The Magia have Hammerhead pinned in the old Harlem sanitarium. If we can keep his men distracted, a small team may be able to infiltrate the building and take him alive. We've got.
And by a small team, you mean basically me.
Getting bad down there.
And I'm getting XCOM flashbacks.
Copy that.
Wait, flashback seems like that makes sound like a bad thing. Yes, I'm using that suit because it's my favorite suit.
Spidey, check it out.
Nice.
Okay, that's cool.
That's not regulation, Lieutenant.
Sorry, Captain. Birthday present from the kid. Not every day you run ops with the man,
No, Scott
I'll let
message.
it slide. This time. Now get back on the ready line.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do this.
Okay, that's cool. I know it's not like a big set piece thing, but I just like the cleverness of it, and the, it shows those different ways in which Spider-Man and the cops are working together. But little things like that I enjoy.
Any of you guys read that
It's
chapter
an arachnid!
about misdirection? No? Good.
But thank you for the Art of War thing.
Magia Civil War.
Whoop.
Hammerhead's men versus all
Yep.
the other families. And I'm caught in the middle. Of course.
The speed is always fun. Anyway, something I was going to say, with regards to the DLCs, if you haven't played them yet, and, well, obviously, spoilers, beware. Whoa.
No, wait. I could totally believe it. Just need to
Ow.
keep these guys focused on me, while Yuri and her team sneak in and grab Hammerhead.
Yeah, I got the lightning upgrade, which you can get. Basically, if you spend too much time in the air, your attack will do electricity damage. So because of that and the lighting color of the suit, I like to call this the Stormbreaker suit. Or Storm Spider would probably be better, because Stormbreaker is kind of, you know, Thor's thing. And wow, I'm actually getting my ass kicked here. I didn't realize that. Too busy talking to you guys, I guess. So yeah, I better get that health back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh crap, that's a bomb. Oh crap, that's another... Well, not a bomb, but it still makes things explode. So what I was... and evidence of the massively hypersonic reflexes there. Or at least supersonic. Anyway, so what I was going to say, if you haven't played this game before, obviously, and by this game I mean... You know, see, this is one of the reasons I'm hesitant about doing this thing, because I'm either not talking, which is bad for being a Let's Play, or I am talking, which means I'm talking over the good quips. Good thing I've got subtitles on. So, what I was going... Oh, son of a bitch! Will you stop interrupting me? Will... Ow! Mother... Okay, that's it. Going Web Blossom.
I should have recorded this. You keep beating each other up. I'm just expediting the process.
As I was saying, if you haven't played these DLCs before, then my recommendation, if you haven't already done so, finish the main story first, because the story of the DLCs only really makes sense as a sequel to the main story, because you've got stuff like several character relationships are at a point in the DLC are at a point where they're only really at that point, or really would be at that point after the main story is finished. Actually, you know what? I'm spoiling stuff anyway, so once again, spoilers for the main story. Like, you know, Peter's no longer with Octavius. He's back with MJ. Whereas at the beginning of the story, you know, they're broken up. So... Whoa, damn it. Okay, why am I not going up this time? There we go. Yeah, I need to get better at this dodging. I am screwing up royally today. Again, lack of concentration. But you know what? If it entertains you guys, it's worth it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was like, I forbid that because I thought that was a grenade on the ground. So it's like, where is it? Where's the grenade to throw it? Wait, why am I going red? Oh crap! Boom! Ow! Ow! And at the web blaster. Well, this is embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. I got that's just embarrassing and this is embarrassing mixed up. So I went that's embarrassing. Oh crap! That guy. Okay, you think that, you know, the normal heavies are painful? The machine gun heavies. Fuck my life with a rusty spoon, the machine gun heavies, or minigun heavies. Again, why is it called a minigun when it's like the biggest gun you can fucking hold? See? It's like, until you get the, yeah. Until you build up enough, combo points, basically, in order to be able to do a combo on these guys. Ah, motherfucker! Which is, by the way, 2 combo points. There is pretty much nothing you can do to hurt them. Like, you go to punch them, they'll just hurt, it'll just hurt you. Ah, you go to dodge them and they've got that freaking arc thing. Okay, let's see if that helps.
a beauty.
Yep, nope, they just tear right through it.
You're out of your weight class.
Okay, that helps. And the thing about these, like the normal brutes, it's like their attacks are ridiculously fast for their size. Okay, that was actually easier than I thought.
Be like a bug on a windshield.
Oh,
Enough
what
with
fresh
the
hell is
butt
this?
puns already.
Thank you! I mean, he'd know. I repeat, what fresh hell is...
Sable know you've
Oh,
borrowed
yeah.
their shields?
Apparently we're entering into the Piccolo School of Training, School of Self-Defense 101. Dodge! Ow, mother... Okay, so... Ow!
Morons! I'll teach you respect.
Okay, I think I see what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's let them act like a moron mode 101. Yep. Thought so. Now a web bomb wouldn't go amiss here.
You got me.
You know, I know a guy with a way cooler shield.
99.
Nice reference to the Avengers and ow my face. I'm guessing that's a reference to Captain America. I don't know, Felix? Revis' blue character for those who aren't aware.
Does Sable know
Then again,
you've
Master
borrowed
Chief
her
technically has a
shields?
full shield if you count the dome shield. I'm using red references. Blue references, the dome is more northing. Or south, or I guess it's now north, and then later the metas, and then later ah, motherfucker! Okay, I really need to start paying more attention. Like, really need to start paying more attention. In the meantime...
You know, I know a guy with a way cooler shield.
Oh, fuck me, there's more of them. Ow! Really need to start paying more attention. Okay, that time I dodged it. Bloody hell. Okay, what's the catch? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Ah, okay, I'm seeing the pattern now. Okay. That works. Now I'm okay, now I'm seeing it. You dodge them, then they run out, and then voila. Okay.
That was about as tough as I expected. Better catch up to Yuri.
You know, considering that thing actually killed me, I'm kind of thinking that Spider-Man is mocking me, and I do not appreciate it. Yep. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go here because
Hey,
there's an
Yuri,
April event
we're all
you're
good
not
outside.
supposed to go
How's your
through.
team? Oh, bad reception. She must be in the basement or something. Gotta catch up to her.
You know, I was gonna make some Warner basement joke, but nah,
Oh,
about
good.
that.
Nice and creepy.
So instead, I shall make a squirrel in the basement joke. How are you gonna make a
I know
squirrel in the
Yuri can
basement?
handle herself, but something isn't right in here. I've got to catch up to her.
Okay, forget the in the basement jokes. No women, no squirrels, no puppies. Okay, I don't know. The puppy sounds even more disturbing, and I hope I'm going the right way, but probably not.
Please don't let there be any bathroom ghosts. I can't deal with that today.
Well, would a shower ghost be
Probably not
preferred?
every old sanitarium is haunted by the ghosts of the people who were mistreated there, but this one almost definitely is.
Topical. Well, not really, but... Well, I mean... I don't... Okay, question. When people say something is topical... When people say something is topical, do they
looks
mean
like
it
Hammerhead's
involves
base
a
of
topic?
operations.
Or
No
they
Hammerhead.
specifically mean it involves a
Yuri.
topic relevant to modern... to, you know, the current, you know, current events. Okay, so no one's around here, good. Because I thought I was about to walk into like some kind of trap. What's this?
They were betting over districts. Over who gets to control what once the rest of the Magi are out. Good luck with that. New Yorkers love being told what to do.
Yeah. You know, some of you Norkers who are
The other
watching this,
Majidans. Very subtle.
New Yorkers who are watching this, could you tell me, was he... Wait, what's that? I think there was something else here.
Don Costa. Ordered hits on a lot of innocent families. Dude should be punished.
Is that,
Don
is that a hint
Machio.
to the Punisher?
They say he gets real creative.
I don't know, comic book fans, was this guy like a recurring Punisher villain, and that's a reference?
Don Fortunato. De facto Magia leader. I hear his son wants out of the family business. Don Cicero. Big C. A dirty lawyer and a worse human, if that were even possible.
Hey, some lawyers are actually good people and provide a valuable service to the community. Screw off, Peter. And yes, that includes defense lawyers, because not everyone convicted is
That
guilty.
didn't sound good.
Okay, not everyone
Gotta get to work
arrested is
fast.
guilty. Yeah, seriously. Where the hell am I supposed to be going here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, again, I apologize if I'm talking too much, but, you know, Let's Play, I'm kind of supposed to be
Cops
talking.
everywhere, and the spider's here too. We'll take them out. We'll take them all out. You know, Cicero, I look like I got a death wish.
Hmm.
We guard the room. We ain't allowed in the room.
Foreshadowing.
Who tried it early? And Hammerhead nearly took his ear off. And everything is natural. Whoa. Yeah, so quit asking what's in the room. Got it.
Okay, mates, you're violent criminals.
I should
You
get
don't
this guy
need
out
to
of
be
everyone's way.
coy. You could just literally say he took his head off, or
It's
he
not real
decapitated him. Seriously. What is it with thugs and being coy? Oh, son of a bitch! Okay, once again, need to pay your fucking attention. Hello, Mr. Alone by himself.
Now for the rest.
Okay, I'm thinking a nice impact web on that guy. I mean, not a weapon. Actually, no, that guy's... that one's theirs. That one there is pretty well guarded. That one in the back, though, well, I'm out of impact web, but... a good old-fashioned...
Hey, that's him! It's Spider-Man!
Well, son of a bitch!
Got him!
Ah. This is just not my... Oh, wait. Sorry, folks. Hopefully you can still hear me, but I need to plug my controller in before it goes blarg. And then you can't hear anything because it'll be blarg. Margaret. There it is. Okay. And we are once again... Whoa. TV's almost falling over. Once again, we are good to go. Whoa, mother! Yeah, well, it's all done that thing's about to die, so I gotta be careful of that.
That's all of them. Now,
Huh.
what did Hammerhead leave a room
was
full of goons here to watch?
Surprisingly easy. Oh, that was the only room. That makes sense.
Sable tech. But what's the rest of this stuff? And how'd Hammerhead get his fins on all this?
Wait. Okay, pausing for just a minute here. Wrong Hammerhead, you jackass. It's Hammerhead because his head is like looks like the head of a hammer tool, not a hammerhead shark. Therefore, the fin pun doesn't work. Ay. Anyway, they would explain probably where the new, jetpack
That's a lot of
shield
live
guy
video
is.
gear. Pretty sure Screwball would downvote this immediately.
Oh my god, I'm a stream. Well, I'm not technically streaming this, but oh my god, I'm new Screwball. Wait, is that a person? Nope, we're good. Oh, the irony if I actually have another Screwball mission in this. And the pain that Screwball actually has more followers than I do. Anyway, here's my actual question. Not so much how to get his hands on it, but some of this looks modified, improved on. Like, again, that jetpack thing, that's new. So, how did Hammerhead do that? Because he doesn't seem like the tech-savvy guy. And if he wasn't the one behind modifying this technology, who was? Unless Hammerhead's like Tombstone is actually like Tombstone in the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon is actually like really smart despite his more brutish appearance. I don't know. Maybe he is in this game, maybe he's always been in the comics. Again, comics fans who are morphing the Spider-Man mythos, you let me know.
Feels too professional for a Hammerhead production.
Yeah. Let's see. Nothing to examine closer. All right.
CCTVs. Yuri's got to be on one of them. I have to get in there.
All right. Oh. I mean, I was going to suggest just smash the windows down because you're like super
Repurpose the
strong.
old security system. Come on, Yuri.
Thing is, I'm a gentleman. You'd have knocked. You could have come right in.
No.
But you had to go and sneak around. That's the problem with you new cops. No respect.
Yeah, both got brains. Oh, that guy doesn't, but... Wow, that was dark.
Coward!
Of course, used to be. We earned your respect. You hit us, we hit back. Made you know your place. Gave you the fear. But now you think a stiff breeze will blow us over? Time to bring the fear back.
Drop the gun! Hands behind your head!
How about no?
Captain,
Go,
sorry.
Wraith.
Do it! Now!
There it is. There's the fear.
do it, Cap. Do it!
Yeah, here's the thing, Hammerhead. I'm in a stiff breeze. I'm the storm. Bulletproof, it seems.
Yuri! Yuri, where are you?
Shit.
Yuri, you sure you're okay?
Fine. I just need a chance to catch my breath.
Let me run point. I'll track Hammerhead, figure out what he's planning. You need time to heal.
That would be good. I need to call my men's families. Let them know what happened. But don't leave me out of the loop. You learn anything, let me know.
Promise. We'll stop this guy, Yuri.
No, not stop. We're gonna nail him to the wall.
Hammerhead made it personal today. Can't let him continue to run wild. Been hearing rumors his men are posted up at the bar with no name. Good a place as any to start the hunt.
So, first of all, great scene that, but I want to talk about it a bit because the implication I get from that scene is that Yuri shot that cop. It was Dark, she was trying to shoot Hammerhead and her bullets hit the cop. Well, there's actually two things I want to talk about. The second one I'll get... Whoops.
Another day,
Jameson.
another piece of priceless New York architecture destroyed by none other than Spider-Man, the Webbed Wonder. Was the Harlem Sanitarium in the best condition? No. Did the doctors there at one point commit horrible atrocities against their patients? Probably. Does that mean we should let spandex-suited vigilantes swing willy-nilly through a piece of our history? I think not. It's our duty, nay, our responsibility to maintain these shameful monuments to our past, because that's the America that I call home. Like I said to my doctor when she recently told me to calm down, I won't, and I'll tell you why. I'm certain the police could have handled whatever petty argument was going down at the sanitarium without the destructive force of the Webhead's wacky weapons. What say you, New York?
I say one, you're as entertaining as always, Jameson, and two, like always, you make good points. But you also ignore each and every one where your argument falters. But anyway, moving aside from Jameson, though I might tangentially touch back on him in a second, I want to kind of talk about the Civil War debate, and specifically the whole, Spider-Man and superheroes having oversight or being, part of the government or whatever, or even like a point that, Jameson brings up in this, Spider-Man should join the police. Well, as that scene showed, joining the police wouldn't actually solve anything. Yes, Spider-Man often causes a lot of destruction, but the thing is, he's in a dangerous, violent, and unpredictable situation. Collateral is unavoidable, and half the time, he and other superheroes, they actually do their best to minimize the collateral. Like the Avengers. In both Avengers movies before Civil War, the characters were doing their best to get civilians out of danger, to minimize collateral damage. In the second movie, their priority is civilian evacuation. In the first Avengers movie, they make sure, one, they also prioritize civilian evacuation, but they also make sure to keep the fight contained to as small an area as possible so it doesn't spread throughout the city and cause more calamity there, relying on the fact that Loki wants to keep the fighting focused on them. Now, I know some people will say, yes, but, if Spider-Man joined the police or, if there was a severe education thing, there would be accountability. But I ask, what does that mean? Okay, what does the accountability mean? That someone will, punish them, will wag their finger at them and go, no, don't? Well, the thing is, paperwork is only going to be a minor inconvenience. And in some cases, you're going to have to drop it aside anyway because, Spider-Man knocked down a building in order to stop Dr. Octopus, let's say. Oh, wait, now Scorpion just escaped, Spidey's got to him, it looks like that paperwork is going to have to wait. There is a matter of necessity sometimes where drastic scenarios require drastic measures. And the other thing is, well, Spider-Man is not a sociopath. Yuri is not a sociopath. And I apologize to Patch because I know she doesn't like that term, so again, allow me to assure you I'm not referring to people who with genuine mental illnesses. I'm specifically referring to the types of people who don't care about other human beings. So I'm using that term simply because it's the most readily available shorthand, but once again, you know, again, if you're listening to this, Patch, understand that I'm making a distinction between a sociopath and simply someone who has antisocial personality disorder. And if you wonder about that, that's a long story. Patch can...
We're here to talk about a hot-button issue today, folks, and that's crime boss Hammerhead. Turns out that petty argument at the Harlem Sanitarium was actually a Magia smackdown against this black-top fluff. But here's the thing about Hammerhead, valued listeners. He might be an unhinged, rampaging cop killer who my assistant Jared keeps calling a beta, for reasons that I'm certain must be shark-related, but he has some interesting ideas. What's so wrong with pining for the good old days? Hammerhead wants to bring New York back to a time where people didn't get offended by everything, and spiders were just bugs you killed in your apartment, and I didn't have to take blood pressure medication. Now, we can just stop him from destroying the city and its citizens in the process. Wow, that would be great.
Okay, that's actually kind of a dumb thing Jameson said, but anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. If you're wondering what I'm talking about with the whole sociopath versus antisocial personality sort of thing, go watch Patchwork Heart's video on antisocial personality disorder. It's a good watch, and, well, a lot of Patchwork's videos are good stuff, so consider that a plug. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, the whole, you know, Spider-Man joining the police thing. The thing is, Spider-Man has... The whole problem with Spider-Man joining the police is Spider-Man has very unique skill sets that aren't exactly suited to working as a policeman. He can do stuff policemen can't. He can get into areas where they can't. Now, if he was to start being paid and, you know, having more official recognition as an assistant, as a super assistant to the police, that actually could work. But simply becoming a policeman itself, it's a waste of his talents. It would be like asking a sniper to join a basic infantry squad. You're not using the sniper in the area where it's most effective. Or asking a fireman to become a nurse. Or you can think of plenty of metaphors. But going back to the accountability thing, my point is Spider-Man is not heartless. So when he does make mistakes, he himself is punished by his guilt. Now, I know sometimes the whole, you know, punished by the guilt just seems like a cop-out, but the thing is, if you really care, if you genuinely give a shit, which Peter and Yuri and all these people do, the guilt of knowing that you caused someone's death, that's going to eat you alive. Unless you're a complete idiot or completely heartless, you are going to do everything you can to never make the mistake that caused that death again. And that's what the purpose of punishment is for. The purpose of punishment on an individual level, of course there's a societal level of, you know, we can't let people get away with this, but that's what you have punishment appearances for. You know, you give the appearance that a person's punished without really doing anything to, you know, reassure the public, while the person really just gets a slap on the wrist. But the real purpose of punishment on an individual level, which in my opinion is where it's far more important, because I believe the individual ultimately means more to me than the society, is to teach them not to do the actions that were bad again. So in that aspect, guilt actually does serve as an effective punishment, because it serves exactly that motivation in order for them to never do it again. But my final point around the accountability thing, you know, if Spider-Man were part of some legal enforcement, he'd be held accountable for his actions. Well, going back to, you know, the slap on the wrist, not really. And the same goes for the Avengers if they were, you know, part of regulated by the government. The thing is, the Avengers, well, here's an example. If you've watched Matt Pat's video on Call of Duty, one of his earliest videos, he talks about war crimes. And the thing is, and how Call of Duty, you know, portrays characters performing war crimes and not being punished. But as his research showed, that's actually true to life. A lot of times, people, you know, in the armies, if the side that lost would get tried for the war crimes or willy-nilly, but the side that won, at most, they get a slap on the wrist. Like soldiers who committed war crimes would often get nothing more than just, you know, a few months of house arrest, and then they'd be let free after that, despite, you know, effectively committing murder in many cases. Because their side won, and the people in charge saw no reason to punish people on their own side. And the same goes for the police. You know, the whole... Now, for the most part, I'm not too... I hesitate to give too much credit to the Black Lives Matter movement, not because I disagree with the message, but more because it's been corrupted into Black Lives Matter and no one else's does. And often, you know, people who are for the Black Lives Matter movement, or, well, say they're for the Black Lives Matter movement, will, well, they'll often make up false stories, which tends to be a problem when you've got legitimate stories of racism and corruption among the police force. You know, you've got real stories there, people. You don't need to make up ones to add to it. All that does is ruin the credibility of the people who actually have a problem and are trying to come forward. But I'm getting off topic. That's a different issue for a different day. My point is, even in the police force, there are plenty of cases of corruption. There are plenty of cases of policemen either acting reckless and getting people killed, or acting out of blatant spite and getting people killed and not being punished for it. So if Spider-Man, even if Spider-Man was the monster that, you know, Jameson thought he was, if he joined the police force, it's possible he'd still be the exact same monster, just one with a badge to throw around. Especially considering canonically in this game, there's an example that there were corrupt policemen. Fortunately, Spider-Man knows policemen that aren't corrupt and are positive figures who actually use their powers and their training to help people, but that's not the same thing across the board. And if we tie this back to the whole Civil War thing, my final point on the matter, and apologies if you guys have, you know, want me to just get back to the story and found my rant too long, but anyway, my final point on the matter regarding, you know, the Civil War movie and all that is people are under the impression, which I believe is false, that Civil War was about freedom versus responsibility, or, you know, something like that, you know, government control versus government leniency, but I don't think it was. Or, you know, should superheroes have oversight, or should they have autonomy? The thing is, no matter what, the superheroes were going to have oversight. Whether the oversight came from themselves, or if it came from the government, and at times, the superheroes, no matter what, were going to have autonomy. Whether it's the government turning them into a black ops group, you know, which are specifically government groups who don't have oversight and can pretty much do what they want and get away with it because, you know, they're anonymous, or whether the Avengers decided to act on their own. No, autonomy versus oversight, that wasn't the real conflict. The conflict was who would control the Avengers. Would the Avengers control themselves, and would the government control the Avengers? And that's why I ultimately ended up being on Captain America's side. Not because I'm against oversight, not because I'm against autonomy, but because time and time again, the Iron Man side, the side of the government, proved itself to be woefully incompetent. It proved that they could not be trusted with that kind of power. And therefore, I decided the power could be far better trusted to those who proved and demonstrated that they knew how to use it and how to handle it. Did they make the best decision every time? No. But their track record was far more solid than Iron Man's side. Now, I believe I've wasted your time with my politics and philosophy long enough, So let's get back into the game. No idea how long this is going to be, or when I started.
Let me the
So.
hell in, you idiot! Good one. I've been working on it.
Okay, that's actually
Bar
pretty
with
funny.
no name. Watering hole for New York's most notorious criminals. Last time I went in there, the fight lasted most of Labor Day weekend.
Wow, really?
But now I have you, my adorable little friend. Someone in here must know what Hammerhead's planning. Need to eavesdrop on a few conversations, see what I can learn.
I can't believe that no one ever notices these things.
No
It's like
guns, no fighting, no
it's like a
powers,
hand-sized, a giant for the for a spider. This is like
through here.
for a spider. This thing is giant size. It's got the Spider-Man symbol and pattern. I was like, how do these people not notice this fucking thing? But anyway, like I was saying,
Yeah, but I don't want to give you my guns.
Sorry to inform you that those are the rules, sir. Your weapons stay with me.
Okay? But I don't wanna.
I understand your concern. Unfortunately, I can't let you into the bar with weapons.
But I don't wanna.
moron. Anyway,
Okay, Spidey-Bot. Sorry, whatever Magia repair guy has to fix this.
sorry, not sorry. Anyway, like I was saying,
Lot of background noise. Should run a filter to ID mentions of Magia and Hammerhead.
sorry. Two things I was trying to think of. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Okay, so first of all, again, sorry if this video ends up being longer than I expected. I don't know I can't remember what time I started. I don't know how long I'll do it, how long I'm going to keep continuing. And with something like this that is very story-driven, it tends to be one of the things where I get wrapped up to it and just keep playing and playing and playing. So, actually... Oh, actually, that's a good idea, because I got a Skype message earlier. I could use that to cross-reference. So, what time did I get that? Okay, it doesn't say what time it came in. Crap. Huh. Okay, how do I know how long I've been playing this? Because I might have only been playing for 10 minutes, and therefore I pause the video here, then... actually, you know what? If the video's on like 10 minutes, I'll pause the video here. So, for the time being, everyone, hope you've been enjoying this. I'm literally just gonna pause this, you know, upload it, come back to playing. Well, actually, I'm gonna come back to playing while it's uploaded. But anyway, gonna be pausing this, saving this video clip, and then going back to playing. So, my folks, my friends, I hope you've been enjoying this. Please, actually, you know, like and comment, or dislike and comment on this, because I genuinely want to know. You know, do you guys want to see more of this? Do you guys want to see more of me playing this, hear my commentaries, doing these kinds of games? Or is this not your scene? If it is, I'll be happily keep playing. If it's not, you know, I won't. But, you know, silence tells me nothing. So, once again, appreciate that your time for being here, and...